January, week 2, language, lesson 3 for all 3 grades. And this work is the dragons with prepositions. So here's the first grade one, and the directions are on the dragon. Number 1, color a dragon. And you can see there are a lot of different ones. There's a stylized one, a medieval one, a traditional Chinese, a scary one, a less traditional Chinese, a little girl one, she's very cute, a traditional European one, a baby dragon, a troll dragon, and a decorate-it-yourself dragon. See that one? You just get to draw how you want him to look. So, first, color the dragon. Number 1, color it. Number 2, carefully cut it out. Number 3, draw a scene, glue it on the blank side of a lined paper in your book, or actually, this paper you should use right here. Glue it on the lined paper on the blank side. So you can see there's 2 sides. You would glue it on this side. Number 4, draw a scene around your dragon. That's language work 3. For language work 4, you do the last part, which is you write 2 sentences to tell where your dragon lives. And you're going to use prepositions. Number 6, you symbolize the prepositions with green bridges. Here's an example. And it says, Steamy the baby dragon was put on the bouncy bed to take a nap. The preposition is on. And that's the first sentence, okay? Shall we listen to the second one? He needed to rest after flying over a small village. Over. And the preposition is over.
That's a paragraph.
Now remember, if you are the same age as K and JD, all you do for language 3 is this part. Color, cut it out, glue it, and then draw a scene around it. Okay? This part would be your language work 4. This is 2 language works. Now let's look at what it's like for kids who are 2nd grade. The first part is the same. And then for number 5, it says, write a paragraph to tell where your dragon lives. First sentence is the main idea, and then 3 details, and then a wrap-up. And it says, use adjectives and prepositions. Last, number 6, symbolize the prepositions green. Here's an example.
Can you read it? Can you read it?
So remember, yours, if you're 2nd grade, you color the dragon, cut it out, draw a scene around it, and write your main idea sentence for language work 3. The rest of it is language work 4. So let's see what this kid wrote. Elvis the dragon lives among the soft clouds. And the word among has a green bridge. So that's the main idea. Elvis the dragon lives among the soft clouds. He protects baby Sue at the top of a 1,000-story tower. And the second preposition, green bridge. The number 1,000 has a dark blue triangle because that's an adjective. So Sue's nest is made of solid gold. Green bridge on of, because that's a preposition. Solid is an adjective, so that gets a dark blue triangle. And last sentence, Second to last sentence. Sue loves her strong, scaly dad. And we've got two adjectives, strong and scaly. Here comes the last sentence. This is our wrap-up. She feels safe because she's protected by Elvis. And it does say here that the wrap-up should have cause and effect in it on the directions. So you'll want that last sentence to have the word because in it. Remember, only for language 3, you draw and cut out your dragon and glue it and make the scene and write only your first sentence, your main idea sentence. The other sentences are for language 4, all the rest of your sentences. Now let's look at 3rd grade. The first part is the same, and then it says, write a narrative. A narrative is a story. It's going to have a beginning, a middle, and an end. First paragraph, 3 sentences. So that's a mini paragraph. Characters and setting. So all you do is name your dragon and tell us where the dragon lives. Second paragraph, 3 sentences again. State your problem and relate it to the setting. So there has to be, all stories have a problem, otherwise they're boring, right? So in the middle paragraph, you're going to state what the problem is and try and relate it to the setting, something to do with the setting. 3rd paragraph, tell how the problem gets solved and wrap up with a cause and effect sentence. Here's an example. Example, the lightning rod that Gadroban had forged with the fire from his own lungs protected the entire valley from lightning strikes. So the people were fond of him from that day on. So this child had a so instead of a because. Remember, cause and effect has a so or a because. And here's...
Can y'all read it?
Yeah, I can read it.
I have a question.
So if you're the same age as Reuben, for your language work 3, you will do the picture and the first 3 sentences of your first mini paragraph. So let's read what this kid wrote. Have you ever seen a rainbow-colored dragon? And there's a dark blue triangle on rainbow color. There is one called Dayglow. She lived in a beautiful forest, and the in is a preposition, Greenbridge. Beautiful is another adjective. That's all you do for language work 3. Okay? The next day, for language 4, you write your second and third mini paragraph. So let's see what this kid wrote. But one day, the other animals asked her to leave. Is that a problem?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure is. When you shed your scales, they are glowing hot, they said. You might start a fire. All right, that's a good problem.
Yeah. Mhm.
And glowing and hot have dark blue triangles because those are adjectives. Now let's see how the problem gets solved. They all searched. A little bat thought of a cave. Of is a preposition, Greenbridge. Each time you shed a scale, it will be bright and warm, so the cave will be comfy, he said. So that last sentence had cause and effect. It had the word so, and it was wrapping up. And did the problem get solved? Yeah. You can't start a fire in a cave. If your scales fall off in the cave is made of rock. Great way to solve a problem. All right? And so those last 2 paragraphs, each of them with only 3 sentences, that's how you're going to finish that's going to be language work 4.